was starting Kababayan LA, I think it was Kat Iniba, our former entertainment reporter here on the show. She now hosts her own show, Halo Halo, here also on LA 18. She told me about AJ Rafael once, and then I heard it from my brother, I think, who's a big fan of yours. AJ Rafael, I'm so glad that you always make time for us here on the show.
Yeah.
And I am so honored to be one of the first to congratulate you off of your wildly successful launch of your album, Red Roses.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And you've brought a friend along. Andrew is?
Oh, I'm his guitar player.
Yes. Hello and
Nice to
welcome
meet
to the
you.
show.
Thank
Yes.
you.
And
Yeah.
your voice. I love it.
Oh, yeah. I love my voice. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going to try not to talk.
AJ, Red Roses, did you think that it was going to be like that? You charted, when you first launched, you were what, among the top 5 new
Pop albums.
Yes.
Which is insane. Yeah.
Yes,
I mean, we didn't
on
really
iTunes.
we didn't really expect that.
Yes.
You know? But we were really surprised, and we all celebrated, and we were at my house when we found out. And,
Right.
you know, charting on iTunes before it was even June 7th on the West Coast, you know,
Exactly.
was amazing. So I guess a lot of people have been waiting for it.
Right. What did you do? What did you do to celebrate? I mean, when you first heard the news, was it, I'm sure it was surreal. Did you,
It was pretty surreal.
Open a bottle of champagne or what?
Well, we did a lot of celebrating before that because the record was done, you know, so it wasn't really that crazy of a celebration when we found out we were on the iTunes charts, but we were all really happy. I was texting everybody who was a part of the album, you know, and we were all really happy.
I'm sure you were
really
tired
proud.
too.
Yeah, we were all
Yeah,
tired.
that's
I
why
mean, it
you
was like
couldn't
11 at night.
Yeah.
Too. I mean, not too bad.
Yeah, but okay, you talked about the album. You talked about celebrating when the album was done because it took a long time.
It did take a long time. Well, we started the actual recording process last November, and it was supposed to kind of be like a couple months of straight recording, but you know, we had a lot of scheduling conflicts. Andrew is actually from the Bay.
Right.
He goes to school in Boston, you know, so it was hard to get everything
My
together.
gosh, Andrew, it's your fault. You were the cause of delay.
Sorry.
Okay, what was the difficult thing about this album for you? Aside from the fact that you're all over the place.
Yeah, for me, it was traveling. And because of that, I had to record everything very quickly. So that was hard for me.
Yeah.
A day. We actually flew him out for a day a couple weeks ago.
Wow.
Just to record all his guitar parts.
But what was the most amazing thing about working with AJ Rafael?
Oh, man, just being in a house full of friends making music, it's really awesome.
Yeah, it's always great for that. And he was one of my first friends at school when,
Right.
in Boston.
So tell us about Red Roses. Can I see a copy?
Yes,
So let's
this
put
was
it
for you
there.
guys.
Ooh, thank you. Red Roses.
For you, and this is for the network. So,
Yeah, thank you. Okay, 11 songs. And did you write all these? Tell me about this. Okay.
Well, I wrote all the songs, co-wrote 2 of them, one with Tori Kelly, and she was on American Idol last year, and the other with our producer for the record, Jesse Barrera, and she was mine. So the last half is like older songs, and then the first half is like new stuff.
Right. What are you most proud of about this album? Aside from the roses.
Yeah, the fact that we recorded this in the house is amazing, and then it got picked up by Target and stores like Best Buy and FYE, you know, and we didn't have a label.
Right.
So we did it in the house, and that's pretty much what I'm most proud of.
Yes, I remember talking to you before, especially when you were starting, and I told you, where do you plan to take this? Do you plan to get picked up by a big recording company or a label? And you had said, no, you wanted to do this on your own. And even at that point, you were so sure of the direction you were going.
Right.
Where do you draw that strength from?
Basically,
and the confidence.
It really is having, you know, like my band with me and people who believe in me, really, and my family, and saying, hey, you can do this on your own, because we've had a lot of opportunities where we've had like rejection and all that stuff, you know, and the music industry is really hard. Yeah. But I think it's God saying, hey, you can do this on your own.
Yeah, but I think there was also a point where you weren't even jumping at every opportunity to go to a meeting with, you know, these record labels, because you were just because you were just fed up and you knew that you could do this.
Exactly, and we just want to prove to them that we can do this.
Right. It must be for a musician like yourself, Andrew, also an inspiration that, you know, you're able to do this on your own. What is the message that you're sending out to fellow YouTube stars? There's a lot of people breaking out of YouTube.
I think the message is that, you know, you don't have to have, you know, the typical, you know, things like a record label or management to have success. You can do it on your own self-promotion, and
especially because of the internet.
Exactly.
Yes. You've really taken advantage of the internet, but I'm sure there are difficulties. Big record labels have big budgets, have all the machinery in place, like promotions, marketing, all that. What did you do? How did you?
It's hard. A lot of people are asking, what was your plan? What was your formula? You know. But honestly, I was just doing things that I felt was right. You know, I was getting to know the fans since 2005, 2004 when I first started writing songs, you know, and getting to know them has helped me put out what they want and to get them to support what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So
writing and singing songs since 1995, actually singing since before that. I'm playing the guitar since before that. I remember
yeah, playing the guitar since I was 16.
Yes.
Played the piano since I was 5, so that was like in 94.
Yes.
But
we're still getting to know AJ
Yeah.
because as he improves, as he develops in his career, he develops as a person as well. I'm sure we'll get more information, more stories from him when we return on Kababayan LA. Don't go away.